Glenn Beck has said over the last, I don't know, few weeks that God must destroy us. He said that while crying. He said that his mission is now like Back to the Future 3. And he also gave the government a deadline by which they have to come clean on the Boston bombing conspiracy. All of that stuff was kind of starting to paint a very particular picture of Glenn Beck. And now he has said maybe his most bizarre thing yet, actually using the word bizarre, talking about how he has a bizarre gift where, follow me here, he is able to really know what is going on with people. He can say it way better than I can, Lewis. Let's listen to what Glenn Beck had to say. Listen to this incredibly touching story Glenn Beck tells.
NRA convention this weekend, and I occasionally will have decent discernment on people. And usually only, I wish I had it all the time, but usually only in, well, there's the line there, usually only in lines like this, and it happens rapidly. And you'll see, if you were watching that, you'll see people are in front of me very fast. And
So let's stop it right there. This is a skill that Glenn Beck has, but it only happens when he's in book signing lines. It doesn't happen if he's at the movie theater in line to buy tickets. Maybe that's not something he has to do because, you know, he has enough money to have his own movie theater. It doesn't happen when he's in a restaurant and people are walking by. It only happens, coincidentally, if you're standing in line waiting for him to sign the book that you just bought. That's one piece that's important, Lewis. The skill doesn't happen everywhere, just then.
I like it because I like to spend time with people, but I look people right in the eye. And I have this bizarre gift that occasionally I can look people in the eye and I can feel them.
Yeah.
And I know I don't know anything about them. I don't know what they're really going through, but I can feel pain sometimes. And this guy in line Saturday, he came through and he was with 3 people and he came through the line and I looked up and I said, hi. And he looked me right in the eye and he said, how are you? And I said, fine. And I signed this book and I slid it back. And as I'm sliding it back and he's starting to turn, I feel, tell him everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But he's smiling. Everything seems to be fine. And then this woman comes up and she starts talking to me. And he's leaving, and I hesitated that long, and he's walking away. And she says, hi, how are you? And I'm
all right, so let me skip forward now when he goes to when he actually went and talked to the guy, and this is really the payoff here.
Means, but I feel like I'm supposed to tell you everything's going to be okay. The guy immediately broke down and hugged me and started to cry.
And that's as far as the story goes. It's an incredible skill that Glenn Beck has, isn't it?
The guy probably thought Glenn Beck was some divine messenger.
It's weird, though, because the other day Glenn Beck was saying the world is doomed and in its last days and we're going to be wiped out soon. So why would he tell this guy that everything's going to be okay? Clearly it's not. He said it on his own show.
Unless this guy's a Christian and one of the few going to heaven.
Right. I have a different skill. I'll do it with the Glenn Beck thing. I have a skill. It only works in my gym locker room. But when people walk in, before they take all their clothes off to put their shorts on, I just know by looking in their eyes whether they have a nasty skin rash below those clothes. I just know. And I can tell them. I can tell them Benadryl will make it okay. That's my skill, Lewis. That's the skill I've developed.
You are truly gifted.
Yeah.